Oh man, some pain in the market. Bitcoin down 1.5%. Some altcoins bleeding as well. But more importantly, we are facing a very critical moment in the charts for Bitcoin. This is either going to spell the start of our next leg up or something more of a pullback, which could get the markets a little bit worried. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm seeing in the charts. What are the scenarios? What am I planning to do? If you appreciate that, don't forget to smash up the likes. Do not forget to subscribe. Check out the links in the description to Bybit, BitGet, Mexi, the exchanges which support this channel, but also offer you amazing bonuses. I'm just enjoying my Friday here, kind of decent weather here in London for once. Was monitoring the charts and I don't like what I see, so I thought I'd give you guys a quick update just to explain what I'm doing and hopefully calm some of those nerves as well. Let's get straight into it. As you can see, guys, Bitcoin is getting rejected by its 4-hourly EMA ribbon. This is not looking good. You can see we've dropped over 1.3% here. But what's more worrying is if this 4-hourly EMA ribbon really starts to push us down, we could be expecting some pain. I've got two scenarios mapped out here, which I'm going to break down to you. And you've got to be very focused and switched on what's going on here, because you do not want to be caught out in a flash out. I'm going to explain exactly what I mean. So this isn't looking good, but there's some very important support here. You can see the support level here in between about 61.7 all the way up to 62.5. This is our final call, really. The question is going to be, can Bitcoin, or does Bitcoin want to just flush out a little bit into this area, hold some support before eventually playing its direction out? This would allow it to liquidate all the people here, get a good flush out down to that 62 to 61.6 region, and then have an extended move to the upside. It's going to take out some of that greed in the market. Failing that, if we lose this support, that's when we really have to start going back to the drawing board, because then we could be heading for a bigger pullback down to the next major support level, which is 53,000. And trust me, guys, that's going to worry a lot of people. That's going to create a lot of fear and panic in the market. So if we start to lose 61.7, I'm getting ready for a lot of pain. I'm getting ready for a lot of leverage being flushed out, and I'll be ready to buy the dip in some of these levels. But what's the positive situation? Well, the positive situation, we've got some key resistance here sitting at 69,000. Also some resistance sitting at 71. Now, if you follow me on Twitter at ReallyJarza1, you will see earlier that I posted that there's a bunch of liquidity sat at 67.5, which is where my cursor is now. Very important level. So what I'm thinking is maybe market makers will want to go grab that liquidity. And so the question is it going to want to grab the liquidity to the downside first, and then work its way to the higher level liquidity? That's something I'm looking for here. Again, two very important levels. You've got this support here we have to hold, and then you've got resistance above around that 69,000 level. Very critical moment here for Bitcoin. At the same time, you are seeing Bitcoin dominance also getting rejected from its 4-hourly EMA ribbon. So again, this is showing some weakness. I made a video about this earlier in the week saying, are we heading towards an altcoin season? Up until now, we've not seen any altcoin season. So if I zoom out here onto the daily chart, you can see that Bitcoin dominance has been in a steep upward trend. The question is it going to want to start dropping out? If we start seeing this scenario play out, where my green arrow is, this could be the start of an altcoin season where Bitcoin starts stalling for a little bit around the current levels and altcoins start to benefit from some of the money flowing in. This is something we want to watch out for. Now, if we jump back into the Bitcoin chart, I do want to share with you the daily EMA, because you can see something very critical happening. The daily EMA ribbon is now acting as resistance. We are getting rejected by it. We tried to break above it on Monday, right? Look at Monday. We closed above it. Next day, weak. Day after that, big flash crash, and now we're getting rejected from the EMA ribbon. So again, very important that we rotate from the support. If we don't, because that's going to give us a higher low. If we do not get that higher low, expect my red line to play out, which is bringing us down to that 53 level. Now, if I zoom up to the weekly chart, you'll see something even more clear. Look at my red line scenario. That 53,000 line I'm sharing with you is a retest of the weekly EMA ribbon. So long term, this is not scary, but short term, it is scary. When this starts to play out, if we see us lose that box here, this green box, and start heading towards 53 at the last box here into our EMA ribbon, the market's going to panic. Fear and greed index will fall. People will be getting liquidated. But I'm going to remain my calm, right? I'm not going to panic. I'm going to hodl, and I'm going to be looking for opportunities to buy the dip. There is nothing wrong in a bull market to see us come here into our EMA ribbon. In fact, these will ultimately be the best risk to reward value purchases in a bull market, is buying close to trend, buying close into the mean. So there you have it, guys. The markets are indeed looking nervy. We are seeing a little bit of a key moment here on the Bitcoin price, but you got to hold your nerve. You got to have conviction, and you can't let these markets panic you out. I'm certainly not going to be panicked out. Yes, we know there are some macro tensions, which I broke down in yesterday's video. Make sure you go watch that to understand what's going on with inflation, what's going on with interest rates. But for now, I'm in the market. I'm firmly in the market. I'm not getting shaken out, because the reality is we're heading for an explosive bull market. History has suggested that, and I'd be silly to bet against history. We've seen what Bitcoin has been capable of doing time and time again after the Bitcoin halving. Am I just going to sit out and panic now because Bitcoin might fall to 53,000? Yeah. The only people who are really in pain right now are those who are buying right at the peaks in the 70s, in the late 60s. They're of course going to feel it if we fall down to 53. But the fact of the matter is, most people who have bought Bitcoin are in the green, their portfolio's in the green, and they should be calm to hodl through this next phase. Hopefully you enjoyed this update. If you appreciate these types of quick TA updates, then support it. Smash all the likes. Do not forget to subscribe. If you want more updates in between my day, Telegram is the place to be. It's the very first link in the description. If you want to trade with our community, you can do so in there as well. Check out the links to Bybit, get some amazing exchanges with some amazing bonuses. You can also stake. You can earn on your crypto as well. Make sure you get yourself set up. Links in the description to some cool exchanges. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.